It's the grandson of right thought. I want to tell y'all something, elect. And I want y'all to understand this totally. To fully embrace this. Because it is indeed true. You just been giving people the benefit of the doubt. That's all. That's all you've been doing. You really have no idea how sinister and wicked and pure evil these people are. You just were making excuses for the shit. That's all you have to understand and realize. You saw something that made you go, I don't agree with that. Somebody that you had a relationship with, whether it was a friend, brother, sister, mom, dad, cousins, whatever. You saw them do some shit and you didn't agree with it. Matter of fact, you said, I don't know how the hell they did that. It's no way in hell I would allow myself to go that far and do that shit. To be that hurtful. To do that kind of blackmail or backstabbing or whatever they did. But when they did it, you gave them the benefit of the doubt and you continued to have a relationship with them. I want to tell you that when you gave them that benefit of the doubt, you fucked up. And if you're still giving them the benefit of the doubt, then you're fucking up. Okay? Because that, like I said, is all that's happening. They're doing what they're always going to do. What they have always done and what they will continue to do, which is wicked shit. Half of the wicked shit they do, you don't even see it. So you don't even know that shit is even going on. So you don't count that. So they already got a 50% increase of chance against your ass of fooling you. Because you don't see the half of the shit. And then the other half of the shit you do see, you deny it. You say, man, that's still my nigga. He just this. Or, man, that's still my girl. She just that. Okay. Let me give y'all an example of what I mean. Remember the same best man I told you about? Made me his best man at his wedding? Well, he's one of the guys sitting around my table I'm talking about, that I was telling you guys about. One of the 7 guys sitting around my table. Getting the truth. Learning. The same thing I'm teaching y'all is the same shit I was teaching them. So they heard the same teaching. Acted like they were down with the shit. Staying over to my house at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning talking about the Bible and all this shit. So of course I told them like, hey, them old shit, that old path, we're going to have to cut that shit out, fellas. That keeping Christmas and shit and keeping Thanksgiving and all of that shit. If you feel like that's what you want to do in your own house, so be it. But as for me and my house, we ain't doing that shit no more. So the niggas followed suit and it was like, okay, we ain't doing that shit no more. Fuck it. Went home, told whoever had a woman, they told their woman that shit and went on. You know, it wasn't received well from everybody. Shit. Like I said, the one I told you made me his best man, his wife wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. She got upset and pissed off when he came home telling her the shit he had learned from me. Matter of fact, I introduced those two back in the day. Matter of fact, they met each other through me. But that's neither here nor there. So now she can't stand my ass and she thinks I'm a bad influence on him and whatever the hell the case may be. Well, like I said, they're all with me on the shit. We're not keeping Christmas. We're not doing that. That's bullshit. That ain't our history. That ain't who we are. And blah, 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 blah. Couple years later, I remember I told y'all I got cut off. I was separated from everybody. So those same 7 dudes, I saw their true colors. I was like, okay, keep it moving, buddy. I see a video of this nigga having Christmas at his house. This is years after me and him then sat down, me and him and the other fellas then talk about how crazy Christmas is and keeping that bullshit and worldly holidays is wicked as fuck. And this nigga having Christmas at his house. Guess who I see in the video at this nigga house? My ex-wife. So, do y'all see what I'm trying to say? About how when a nigga show you who he is, you just gotta accept it. This nigga is holding Christmas at his house and my ex-wife is there with my kids. And he doesn't say, hey, you know, I'm sorry, but me and your ex-husband are was tight way before you even got involved in this. And me and him have already established how we feel about this shit. So for you to just divorce him and then want to come and keep Christmas and all that shit, I can't roll with that shit. But he was keeping Christmas his damn self at his own house and invited her over there. I use this as an example to show you I lived my whole life thinking this was my best friend, is what I'm telling you. But look when I'm out the picture. See, he thought I was gone forever. They thought I was gone. Once I left the state unexpectedly and was just gone for a few years, they thought I was gone forever. I wasn't coming back. So they thought they could just cut up and do whatever the hell they wanted to do. When I came back, that nigga was looking at me with a stupid ass look on his face. Lying to me and shit. Talking about. I said, so she been over your house? He didn't know I knew. He like, oh, yeah. She came over and hung out one time and shit. I'm like, oh, so this ain't even the Christmas time. This some other time. Yeah, she was hanging out with my wife and shit. And she came over and we went outside and smoked the blunt. Oh, so you and my ex-wife was smoking the blunt in the car? Yeah. So y'all just, your wife in the house, you and my ex-wife is in the car outside in your car smoking a blunt? Yeah. She was sitting in the back seat and I was sitting in the front seat. Do y'all hear this shit? This nigga gonna tell me him and my ex-wife is sitting in the car. She's in the back seat of his car. He's in the front seat of his car, and they're passing the blunt back for smoking the blunt because they didn't want to smoke in the house because his wife don't like smoking. Y'all hear this shit? Niggas is fucking wicked, man. And there ain't no need in trying to put no fucking sugar coating on they shit or trying to give them some benefit of the fucking doubt. That's your sickness and your fault if you do that shit at this point. See, that's how we used to be, man. We used to let shit slide, let shit ride, and then, well, how we used to do it, y'all? We used to say, okay, they're good until they prove to me that they're bad. That's how you was living. Everybody's good until they prove to me that they're bad. Then we still struggle to accept them as bad. Look. Fuck all that. The nigga bad until he proved to me that he ain't. You feel me? I mean, that's just the energy I'm going to be putting off. It's not that I'm necessarily thinking that. All I'm thinking is indifference. I don't know what he is or what he isn't. But I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to assume that he's good. Especially now that I know that only 2% of the world is thinking and feeling right. 2%. So therefore, there's no need in me assuming that the rest of these niggas, the other 98%, are good people. No, the fuck they're not. They're not good at all. Only one is good. And that's my father. So therefore, nigga, y'all trying to tell me I'm a good guy and trust me and I'll have your back and all that shit? I don't believe that shit not for one damn second, and neither should you. Stop giving the benefit of the doubt to the world. That's what they love to use against you. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Your ignorance, like I've always told you. They love to use your own ignorance against you. Hey, that nigga thinks I'm a good guy. Well, cool. Then I'll just keep letting him believe that while I'll just steal from him and I'll just do wicked shit behind his back and I'll do whatever the hell I want because he's so stupid he doesn't see me. Nope, bitch, not anymore in this world. You're not going to get away with that shit over here in grandson's world. Grandson see your stupid ass. And see, grandson's so austere and so shrewd about his shit that he won't let you know he know your ass ain't shit. He'll let you keep exposing yourself and keep exposing yourself and keep exposing yourself so that you'll be telling him you ain't shit. Just like that man that made me his best man had to come to me later on and say, hey, bro, I didn't do like I should have done. That's what he told me. When you were going through what you were going through, I should have did more. And I didn't. Nope, that's on you, buddy. You're telling me that. I'm not telling you you should have did more. You're telling me you should have did more. So what the fuck did you do? Or in other words, what didn't you do that you could have done? Oh, well, that's between you and God. Ain't got nothing to do with me. See ya. And that's how you got to be. Do not take the shit personal, because it's not personal. If it's personal, then how could Yahusha say lines like this? How could he say words like this? If you have done it to one of the least of these, you have done it to me. And then those people will say to him, when did we see you poor and starving and hungry and we didn't help you? When did we? And he said, when you saw the poor and the hungry and everything, that was me. You didn't help me. Told y'all, niggas. Told y'all. So it's Christ that they're doing this wrong shit too. When that nigga invited her over to Christmas and everything and had my kids over there and she had my kids taking Christmas photos after wearing fringes and wrapping her hair up and talking about how Christmas is wicked as hell and preaching on Facebook about how wicked it is. And now that she's not with me, now she keeps Christmas and she takes Christmas pictures with my children with Christmas pajamas on. Okay, see, I used to give her the benefit of the doubt when I was with her. Oh no, she's still learning. Oh no, she loves God. My God is her God too. Then why the fuck is she keeping Christmas with the Christmas clothes all on your kids when you had fringes on all your kids saying there's no way in the hell we're keeping Christmas at all? How do y'all serve the same and how are y'all the same? Well, you're not. You were being deceived and tricked. Not anymore, we're not. Not anymore. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Don't allow any more tricks. And stop being afraid to just straight call a nigga out on the shit. Don't be afraid. They can't do anything to you. They can't. They threaten to get all mad and do all kind of shit when you... Oh, man, hell no. What you trying to say, nigga? You say you don't trust me or something? And they gonna do the same thing they always do. We been friends for how long, man? All this we been through, and this how you gonna do me? This how you gonna turn on me? They gonna try to flip it on you. Fuck you, nigga. You know what you done, bitch. And so to avoid all of that arguing back and forth with them, you don't let them know you know it. You just know it. Isn't knowing it enough for you? See? Isn't knowing it enough? Yep. Because once you know it, you can then act accordingly. And so you don't need to know it and then tell everybody so that you can act accordingly, because then you won't act accordingly no more. That person will be like, oh shit, they know who I am. Look, what's better? To catch a nigga in the act of doing something because he doesn't know you know he's doing it? Or you've already let him know that you know he's about to go in there and do it. So do you think he's going to go in there and do it? No. So don't fucking let him know you know his ass is wicked. Act like you're all cool and shit, smile and shit. Just act like them niggas do. But inside, live truth. In the inner world where it matters, live truth. Nigga, don't you know I see through your little shit, man? Don't you know you don't love me because I know what love is? See what I mean about how you can't give the benefit of the doubt if you know what you're dealing with. If you give the benefit of the doubt while knowing what you're dealing with, then you're being stupid. That's all it means. Don't take that personal neither. Stupid existed before you got here and it will exist after you're gone. So don't take it personal when somebody stick that sticker on you. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all care too much. You care. Oh man, but if I do that, then what if the family gets all mad at me because I exposed... So fucking what? They're tears. They're not real. They're fake as hell, only designed to suck up your life force energy and use you. As soon as you start giving them niggas some sound advice to make some serious changes, they don't listen anymore. They listen to everything that you say up until the point where you say, hey man, let's really talk. Let's talk about the real shit. They don't want to talk then. No, man. The ball game coming on, man. Let's go watch the ball game, man. The fight coming on. Y'all want to come over and watch the fight? Well, I'd rather come over and talk about our relationship and how come it's all fucked up. That's what I'd rather talk about. No, man. I'm having the fellas over, man, to have a barbecue, man. Why don't you come get you some barbecue? But I'd rather come over and talk about me and you instead of having some fucking barbecue. But you want to eat barbecue and drink beer and watch the game instead of dealing with the issues. All right, well then I know what kind of nigga you is, you fucking coward, you bitch ass nigga. And don't get mad at me for calling you that because you're being a fucking coward. Don't get mad at me for calling you what you are. Why are you mad at me for telling you the truth? What kind of niggas are you? Y'all act like I would call you a bitch ass nigga if you weren't being one. That's what y'all act like. Even the ones that aren't bitch ass niggas, they get offended when I say bitch ass niggas as if I'm talking to them. Hey man, don't say that, man. Don't talk about people like that. What the fuck are you talking about, you dumbass nigga? You don't know the difference between white and black? You don't know the difference between blue and green? And you don't know the difference between good and evil. You don't know nothing. You don't know have no fucking discernment. So don't talk to me when I start using mine, bitch. I call things for what the fuck they are. That's what I do. So when a nigga is scared to do something, what do y'all call him? Coward? Okay, well then I'll use that word and make you feel better. Y'all niggas that's running around out here too scared to live in truth, you're cowards. Is that better for you than bitch ass nigga? Because real niggas know that bitch ass nigga means coward. We don't get in our feelings about the words we hear because we're men and women that are grown ups. We've grown up in the faith. We're not kids anymore. We're not playing games with tit for tat shit that don't fucking matter as vanity. This language will pass away. Don't y'all know that? So then isn't it vanity? The only thing that's not vanity is the fact that I told you the truth. Like I keep telling you niggas. So when niggas lie to you, what that fucking mean? If the grandson tell you the truth every time he talk to you, then when a nigga lie to you, he ain't got no fucking excuse, do he? He love you and say, he know you your whole life, love you and lie to you. I don't know you from Adam, and I tell you the truth. And you say I don't love you, but you say that nigga next to you love you, even though he been lying to your ass your whole fucking life. How many niggas have fucked their homeboy's girl? How many times has that happened, you wicked ass sons of dirty ass bitches, you disgusting creatures that would do that? Y'all have no loyalty for the ones you say you love. You backstab them, you use them. As soon as you see them get something good, you covet after it. And you prove it by as soon as a man and a woman are no longer together, y'all don't care about what God say. You say, well, y'all say y'all not together no more. So guess what? I'll step in and I'll do it. And then when you get mad about me doing it, I'll say, well, y'all weren't together. But the Bible says what God put together, let no man separate it. So I don't give a fuck what man said. It's not separated, bitch. Just because you say it is. Y'all didn't read the book of Hosea? Oh, that's right. Y'all don't read the Bible. And if you don't read the Bible, except occasionally, well, then you sure haven't taken the time to read Habakkuk, Hosea, Amos, Joel, Nahum, Ezra. You damn sure ain't took the time to read those books, so you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Shit. I'm not playing games no more. I'm not about to look at a nigga who acts stupid and say, okay, he just acting stupid. Fuck that. That bitch stupid. I'm not lying. And I wouldn't raise my children in lies either. And if you do, you're a fucking coward too. You just don't tell your kid the truth. You lie. Y'all niggas lie like it's natural to you. Well, I guess it is. You're a liar. You speak of lies because it is your own language that you learned from your father. Your father taught you to do that shit. You say, my father taught me that. Yep, when you were young and had an option to lie or tell the truth, a voice in your head told you to lie, and he gave you the words to use in the lie, and then you listened to him. He became your daddy. That's called the devil. He's inside of your fucking head, nigga. That's why I said he was cast out of heaven. That means he was cast out of the thoughts of the body, down to the heart of the body. Because the male and the female both have to crush this nigga. So the thoughts is the male. He's been crushed out of there. That's why his place was no longer found in heaven, in thoughts. That's why the grandson of right thought is here. That's what I'm trying to tell you niggas. Because he's been cast out of the thought. I've claimed it up for myself now, where it should have been Abel's inheritance. I've claimed my inheritance. The grandson of God has claimed it. Thoughts, the thoughts of the body. I have them now. And that's why I'm challenging anybody, because I'm saying I have rulership over the thoughts of the world. Now y'all come up to me and give me new thoughts that you think can conquer mine, so I can smash your shit to dust. I'm undefeated and I will remain undefeated for all time. So what the fuck you want to do? I'm the TBE with this shit. I'm the best ever with this shit. So you niggas can run up here and try if you want to. You're going to find your ass desolate in the ditch, nigga. I'm going to keep saying that shit because I done took up ownership of the shit. Now the women gotta play their part, which is listen to the grandson of right thought. It doesn't matter if it's me. I want y'all to understand that. What I mean is the right thought. All the women have to do is hear right thought and submit to it. And then they've kicked the devil out of their house as well. See? And a lot of righteous women is getting tired of the bullshit themselves. All this fucking makeup, all this fucking pressure to be something they're not, all this pressure to go have a career instead of being a wife that stays at home and takes care of her family and love them tenderly and find joy in her children and raising them and seeing them grow and seeing them advance through their childhood years and growing, guiding them. She takes joy and pride in that. Those women that are like that, they're going to come back to right thought. Because they don't want the serpent talking to them anymore. They're tired of hearing that bitch deceive them. Yeah, girl, you'll have a husband if you do this. She does all that shit. She still don't get a fucking husband. Fuck. Yeah, girl, you'll be happy if you get that career. She does all the schooling, spends all the fucking money, gets all in debt, and still doesn't find the happiness she was looking for. When she gets the fucking job, she's just as miserable. Fuck. Okay, girl, well, get your titties done. That'll make you happy. Then she fucking gets her titties done. It doesn't give her nothing. Fuck. Get your booty done. Then you'll get all the attention. Then you get a fucking husband. You get your fucking booty done. Then the shit backfires and you get sick. You got to get the booty implant taken out and shit like K. Michelle. What the fuck? Oh, my Lord. Have mercy on y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Because y'all acting crazy as hell out here. Y'all niggas acting crazy as hell around here. So I'm not giving y'all no passes. When I see a bitch act crazy as hell, I'm gonna call his ass right out on this shit. I'm gonna call him right out on this shit. Most High said, don't have no fear of their faces when you speak these words to them. Don't get mad when they look at you all indignant and shit. And please believe me, I've had people look at me real indignant when I told them the truth. My own mama and my own daddy did. I told my dad right to his face, hey daddy man, look. I'm trying to tell you something that you have never taught me, which means you don't know it. So why don't you just let me tell you it? What make you think I don't know it? And blah, 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 because you've never taught me. You say you love me, right? Yes. Well, you've never taught it to me. Why would you keep something from me if you love me, Dad? I had to actually break that down to him like that. Like, I'm telling you some shit you never taught me. Why you ain't humble enough to accept it? I said, you're being too damn prideful is what I told him. It can't nobody teach you nothing, man. And that hurt him. He said the only way I was able to take the words and the way you said them to me was because you were my son. So you see that? Which means the only reason he exercised restraint is because I was his boy. Otherwise, he would have fought me over the shit I said to him. That's what he's saying. My mama called me and said, apologize to your daddy for what you said. I said, why would I apologize for telling my daddy the truth? Why isn't my daddy happy for having a son who loved him enough to take that risk? To tell him the truth to his face. Why he unhappy about that? You should apologize for telling him that. What, that he's too prideful? And then I asked my mom. I said, Mom, out of all the things with Dad, I said, what is his biggest hang up? She said his pride. I said, well, then what the hell? You agree with me of what I said, but I shouldn't tell him the truth. How is that love? See the arguments and shit I had to go through? Because I thought they were good. I thought they were to be looked up to. No, Christ is to be looked up to, him only. Love him more than them. So ain't no debate to be had about the shit. You niggas let me down. He don't. So I'm not even debating about the shit. I don't like being let down. Do you niggas? I don't like being let down and bamboozled and swindled and took it for advantage. So I got like Yahushua and became one with him. Why? So that I could see my betrayer before he betrays me. I could be like him with Judas and be like, Judas, go do your thing. You betray the son of man with a kiss? Go ahead. Go do what you gotta do, because I know that's what you gonna go do, nigga. Go get your fucking 30 pieces of silver, bitch. And that's the way I am with niggas. I be looking right through their ass. Like, nigga, you think I don't see you? Like a nigga tried to be cool with me. I'm just gonna straight up tell the shit. He tried to be cool with me and shit, making music with me and shit, trying to be all cool and shit. We emailing back and forth, talk occasionally every now and again and shit, talk about helping each other, even living together. Then all I did was made a song one time and didn't put this nigga on it. And he started calling me a bitch and yeah, that's why your fucking wife left you and that's why she didn't want to be with your ass and you ain't shit and you a fucking Judas and you this and blah. What? All I did was take you off of the song that Abba told me to do that. After we had already made a song. Now watch how this goes. Watch how this goes. You think I don't see him. Watch this. We're making songs. Everything's cool. We make a song one time. And then he goes, what do you think about that? Now watch what happens. I'm on the first verse of the song. He's on the second verse. So he sends me the song. I get on the first verse. I do my verse. I send him back the song. He gets on it and gets on the first verse, erases my verse and puts it on the second half of the song. Well, hold on. Who told you to do that? Right? But I didn't say anything. So he says, well, what do you think about this version? He sends me the song. He says, what do you think about this? I said, I didn't say shit. I said, well, actually, this is what I said. I said, let me check it out. And when I check it out, I'll get back to you and let you know. Well, before I even do that, he drops the shit. So I didn't say nothing about that at all. I just said, that's odd. You dropped the song. Matter of fact, you took my verse and switched it around after agreeing that I would be there. And then you switched it around. And then I never agreed that I liked it yet. I said, when I hear it and check it out, then I'll let you know. I never let you know, and you drop it. And I let that go. So later on down the line, I have a song. I send to him. He drop a verse on the shit. I get the song back. Abba says, that song for you. It's not for you and him. That song for you. So I took his verse off and just put another verse on there and dropped the song. See? Did the same thing that nigga did. Why you take me off that shit? Why you do that shit? Why you drop that song without me on it? My answer was, Abba told me to go into the ark, which is what he told me. He says, go into yourself. At this time, I want you to go into you and focus on you and you only. And no one else. So that's what I did. And the reason why he had me do that was so I could see the true colors of this nigga I was working with. And I did. Start calling me bitches and hoes and why the fuck you take me off that song and blah, 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 blah. So you're just going to ignore the fact that you switched around the other song and dropped it without me agreeing with you. You're just going to ignore that and start addressing me for taking you off the song? Without addressing your own folly? Well, then I see your bitch ass. You ain't got no self-accountability for the shit you do. Straight up. Don't ask me what the fuck you did wrong, bitch. Tell me what you did wrong. Don't ask me. You should know already. Like I said, you just got to be able to let Abba just guide you through it. When Abba say do something, you do it. Then you see their ass jump. You be like, oh, Abba said do this. And when I did it, look how your ass start acting. All the vitriol came out. Calling me all out my name. I told you this nigga called me a Judas. Talking about I was hating on him and all kind of shit. Wait, what? What? And then come back later on and renege and say, no, I lied. I bore false witness on you. You ain't no fucking Judas. I got all the proof of this shit, by the way. In case that nigga want to debate about this shit. I got all the proof locked and loaded. And it ain't no hard feelings neither. I got no ill will against that bro. I just wish the best for him. He got shit he gonna have to work out with Abba. And if that brother was right here, he would have to admit that shit openly to y'all as well. So ain't no need in me taking it personal when he was calling me a bitch and calling me a Judas, which I didn't. I laughed. I said, that nigga lying like a motherfucker. But thank you for showing me how you felt about me all along. Sometimes all you gotta do is get silent on these niggas. Just get quiet and watch them fucking shake and shudder, trying to look to see if you're still falling for the illusion, because that's all they're doing. When they're checking and seeing how you are, they're just checking to see if you're still falling for the illusion. I've had people do it. I've had people look me in the eye, and when they were looking me in the eye, I know they were looking for the old man. The one that used to just smile and say okay to everything and just be a yes man and just, no matter what, it's all good, and turn the other cheek and just go along with everything no matter how wrong you guys do me. It's just okay. I've seen people looking for that guy in me. And when they don't see him, they get defensive as fuck. Who are you? Who is this guy I'm talking to? Why are you acting like that? I had to tell a nigga one time, like, bro, this is who the fuck I always been, nigga. What you mean why I'm acting like this? Why I'm talking like this? This is the way I always been inside myself, my nigga. This is the way I always been. I don't put up with that bullshit you trying to pull on me, trying to lie to me right to my face and think I'm gonna let it slide. I'm not gonna let you slide on that. Oh man, damn man. I mean, shit. I don't get it. Why you acting like that, bro? Fuck you. Stop being a bitch. Stop crying and begging me for sympathy, nigga. Get your shit together. Stop begging me to approve you. The fuck? You need to get the approval of God. Stop seeking my approval. Fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man? So like I said, man, y'all just know better and do better. Because when you know better, you do better, right? Don't get these niggas no passes. Don't have no fucking lie sunglasses neither. Don't get these niggas no passes and don't be wearing no lie sunglasses. Wear the truth glasses. So you can grind these niggas to powder with the truth on their asses. Okay? Salaam, Mr. Allah.